Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. I've said many times that I think the Toyota Corolla is the perfect car for little old ladies. Now hang on a second before, let me explain. I actually think little old ladies are pretty smart. I mean, think about the Corolla. It's an affordable car, it gets good gas mileage, it's renowned for its durability, the inside's comfortable, you can get them very well equipped, it's the right size package, and it handles well enough. So I think little old ladies who choose Corollas are actually pretty smart. But let's be honest, the styling in the past has been pretty bland, and the handling's been right there with it. The car we have today is the 2020 Corolla XSE Edition, and I think this car actually changed some minds. Let's go have a look at it. Well, judging from the exterior styling, I think this Corolla might be more for the little old lady from Pasadena than my grandmother. I mean, starting at the front of it, keeping in mind this is the sporty HSE Edition, but I like the front of it. I think it looks aggressive. I like the gray mesh down below, LED headlamps, driving lamps down below as well. I think it just gives the car a really strong presence right from the beginning. And it really continues around the side. If you took this car and you knew it was rear-wheel drive and it had Lexus badges on it, it would seem about right. It looks expensive. There's a lot of detailing in the body, just really complex curves. I love the curve up here. I like how the hood line comes in, little creases in the hood as well. Again, just looks very nice. Just gives the car some tension. I like this line that rises from here all the way to the back. Gives the car kind of a cab forward, strong stance. The body sills down below, gray painted. Again, just looks really good. 18-inch alloy wheels. Again, just really nice creases coming around the back. Just gives that car that really elegant appearance. Come around the back, you get a little bit more of the sport look to it. Kind of the fake lower diffuser look back here. Twin exhaust outlets, and the gray spoiler. I think all of it looks really, really good on this car. Well, I think both grandma and her grandchildren are going to like the interior of the new Corolla. It really starts with the seats, nice thickly padded in the Sport Edition here, the HSE. I like the leatherette with the blue cloth and blue stitching. I think it looks very nice, very classy. All the dash materials, padded, stitched, nice. Even the cover for the instrument clusters, padded, doors, door handles. A lot of cars in this class, there's just a lot of hard plastic on the dash and doors. It just feels like the Toyota just made a little extra effort to make this car feel very nice inside. Some of the technology on the car, you've got navigation, touchscreen here, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Wi-Fi, all the technology you need. But they still kept it pretty simple. Nice knobs for volume and tuning, always think that's important. Automatic climate control, wireless phone charging. The buttons for the heated seats are down here, very easy, feel very nice here in the wintertime. Nice deep cup holders, nice console, power sunroof. And on the instruments, you've got analog on the sides for the auxiliary instruments, but the center for the speedometer and the safety systems, that's a flat screen, very nicely done. Leather wrapped steering wheel. And think about older drivers. My in-laws just bought a new car, had a lot of safety systems on it, and I think that's really important. And this car has a lot on it too. It has the forward collision alert system with pedestrian detection, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross path detection, pretty much everything you need to keep drivers safe, whether you're older or younger. Well, you're not going to race the little old lady from Pasadena in the Corolla XSE, but it has enough power for a car this size. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's routed through a continuously variable transmission. We'll talk about that in a second. But it delivers 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. That's actually the up-level engine for the Corolla. Like I said, in a car this size, I think that's enough power. You're not going to race anything, but you don't really need to. I don't love a continuously variable transmission. I think the one in the Corolla is just a little bit loud, but it gets the job done. It does help gas mileage, which is 31 miles per gallon in the city, 38 miles per gallon on the highway. So you have a very comfortable, larger compact car. It gets really decent gas mileage. It does have paddle shifters, so you can shift the gears through predetermined ratios with the paddles. But you step on the car, you can hear there's quite a bit of noise. It shifts. And again, I think for a car this size, I think it's adequate. And let's talk about the chassis. It has a 4-wheel independent suspension. A lot of cars in this class don't. They have a torsion beam rear axle. But this handles pretty well. But even at that, 18-inch alloy wheels on the sides of this car, so pretty decent sized wheels on a compact car. You go over bumps, it handles it well, but the sport suspension doesn't do the best job of soaking up those bumps. I mean, it's still kind of clunking over those bumps. On a smooth 2-lane road, the car I assume would be a lot of fun. The steering's tight, the chassis is tight, handles pretty well, and I think it's a pretty good balance of comfort and performance. But the rest of the car I like a lot too. Good position in the car. I like the seats. They're supportive, easy to reach all the controls. This does have a sport mode, so you can sport it up a little bit, makes the throttle a little more sensitive, makes the shift points a little more aggressive. But overall, pretty solid car. quiet ride outside of the continuously variable transmission, and a lot of space in the car as well. Let's be clear, no matter what you do to the Corolla, no matter what grille you put on it, what big wheels and what spoiler, it's not a sports car. But the good news is, it's also not a car for just little old ladies anymore. I think they did a nice job of dressing up the exterior. In fact, I think it's a very handsome car. It drives well, it's got enough power, and it gets really good gas mileage. And the interior is very comfortable as well. So all in, I think the Toyota upgrades, it's exactly the car that Toyota needs for their Corolla. I think they understand their Corolla customers very well and delivered exactly what they wanted. So let's talk about price, because I think this is one of the big pluses for the Corolla always. Well, the car starts about $19,600, so comfortably under $20,000. This one, fully in, we're looking at $28,794. Again, that includes all the safety systems, the heated leather seats, the flat screen instrument cluster, everything this car has. And for that, I think it's pretty good value. Next week, we'll have another fun car. Until then, storm forward.